do I counsel you to choose? The inner man. But before I go away, let me say, I have not said leave your physical body unkempt. Is that what I said? Leave your teeth unbrushed. Is that what I've said? No. You know why I need to say that? When some of us were seeking to become useful to God, I'm telling you this because those are the kind of extremities that made some of our brothers to go to the other extreme and leave the reality. So I want to correct you now so that you don't make the mistake. When we were coming up, all the brothers that we thought were powerful in the Lord, I don't know how they learned their doctrine of holiness at the time. They made us to feel that holiness is external. They made us to think that it is how you handle even your external appearance that recommends you to God. So many of our senior brothers that time, whom we thought were serious, they were too concerned that they forgot to iron their shirts. So a brother is coming out with a shirt not ironed, and he's claiming, say, God does not look on the outward appearance. So he gave some of us impression that what made them spiritual was that they neglected their body. They neglected the ordinary, necessary discipline of simple presentation. You move close to some brothers which we felt were in the holiness, powerful move. When you go near them, their body odor was bad. It is not spirituality to be dirty. Tell somebody. Tell somebody. It is not spirituality to be what? To be dirty, to be unkempt. Those things, they were the blackmail of what God was looking for. It was the devil that did it. You move close to a brother. If you wanted to whisper something to him, something pushed you away quick. The odor of his mouth. You know, we thought it was excessive fasting that made it to happen like that. That when you are fasting, all your saliva had become so thick, and all the mucus, they have not only settled, but they have germinated, and they have produced much more. We thought that to be spiritual is to ignore and neglect the body, thinking that the neglect of the body will be the victory over self. But we now understood that self, Mr. Flesh. Some of us in those days, we bath. You bath with soap. And the brethren were teaching us, and they were very excited. I don't know why you are rubbing pomade. Who is looking at you? Looking unto God, the author and the finisher of our faith. You see, scriptures were misquoted. So you will see a brother all of his neck is white. You know, when you bath with soap and you did not properly towel and you did not put even ordinary Vaseline, when those things dry up, they will dry with pattern. So you will see it. Sisters that wanted to marry correctly, they say, I want to be a Christian. I don't. Brother, you are smelling. He said, that's why we are talking. You are very carnal. You are carnal. How do you have nose to smell such a thing? You should be smelling things in the spirit. You see that? Now, you know the implication of that. The implication of that is that when others began to react, they began to say, no, we need to dress well, we need to appear cute, we need to smell nice. They also cross. It's okay. I know you are following me, isn't it? So they also moved. And the teaching changed. We were all part of it. The teaching moved. So there will be a teaching. Elaborate teaching on perfumes, on smelling nice. Gradually, it became a matter. Simplicity was given over to complex appearance. So that's why you see the divide. You see those who go to that extreme and say, I don't care. So they take the same scripture and say, God does not worry about your outward appearance. Anyhow you appear, it's not a problem. What God is looking for is my heart. And whether you like it or not, my heart is good. Meanwhile, half of our breath is outside. Now, these are all extremities. And I call them mere distraction from reality. It's a distraction to forget to brush your mouth in the name of spirituality. It's a distraction. That's not good. That's not what we are talking about. And don't think you are spiritual because you are no more ironing your clothes. That's not what we are talking about. Let me settle that. Can I settle that with you now? Dressing well is not contrary to what I'm talking about. Is that okay? Dress well. Make sure you are not a nuisance. If you enter into a meeting, then people are, you don't need to be that. And I want to inform you that it does not cost anything. It costs little or nothing to be hygienic. If you take care of your normal hygiene every day, there's a beauty that God has actually put on you and is unique. You don't need to make up for it. It's already there. Every one of you, there's a beauty. Sometimes you are the one who doesn't see because you are looking at yourself in the mirror of another person. But if you simply accept who you are, there's nobody like you. Very unique. and you are cute in your own right. And if anybody have eyes, he will see that you are well cut and well rounded. So, can I settle that? So, don't waste away struggling to invest excessively on the outward. And don't distract us by unnecessarily ignoring your body. Because whatever I'm talking to you about the inner man, the inner man cannot be any, we cannot assess the inner man outside your body. So there is a minimum care that you must give your body. You must eat well, sleep well. You are too young to lose your teeth. How can you at your age don't have teeth with which to smile? How do you want to pronounce some certain words, some certain syllables, but because there are terrible empty gaps somewhere, you are not able? Don't do that. Stop eating sweets that chop your teeth. You need your teeth. You need a good body to carry a strong inner man. Are you hearing me now? You need a good body. A body that is composite, not decomposed. To carry this inward man that God is wanting to build. So, did you understand what I'm saying right now? So, while I have said all of this, where is the emphasis? The man of the heart, the strength of the inner man. That is what carries weight. That is what is